Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things already rolling.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Marquinhos. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Drogba. O'Reilly. Cannavaro. That is ended up in no man's land. Cannavaro simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Garnacho makes a dash for it. Bergkamp. Looking to play him in. It's a threatening ball. He's having a shot! He doesn't look too happy with that. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Mendes. And here's Garnacho.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
First quarter of an hour gone. He is through here. Looking for options for movement. Deftly away.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe. Shot at goal! Goal! Barcelona! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
O'Reilly. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Zanetti makes a move down the right. He is starved of space and time, and that was asking for too much. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And the shot! And there's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Mbappe. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Zanetti. Zanetti proves just a little bit too strong. Zanetti. Nice control. Marquinhos. Here's Makalele. Bergkamp looking to be a menace in the final third. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Garnacho providing an outlet on that flank. Oh no, what has happened here? Makalele stood up well to him there. Threads one in. Pedro Neto! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Zanetti gets a good foot in there. He's got away. Rijkaard cuts it out. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Drogba. Garnacho. And he was alert to it. Makalele, very much a man of this moment. Tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Good ball, good take. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Bergkamp. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Makalele. And it's De Bruyne. Foot in. Great vision. Makalele. Fernandes. And this is Drogba. No way through. Now it's Puskas. Always onto this. O'Reilly spots it and intercepts. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Zanetti. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Beckenbauer. Fernandes. Adams. And it's Fernandes. James. And Fernandes. Now it's Drogba. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Caicedo. Now it's Garnacho. Makalele. Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Muscular approach does pay off here. Caicedo, Garnacho, chance! Makaleli, Caicedo gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. James, and it's Fernandes, and this is Drogba. Garnacho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fernandes. Cannavaro gets it clear. He's in a great position here. Nicked it back promptly. He's found a way through. Drogba!
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
It's their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 49. Serán
Now there's the clearance.
El dorsal 20. El dorsal 19.
And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get on the end of this? And that is well cleared. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And this is Drogba. Now it's Mbappe. James makes the interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Cleared without hesitation. That'll be a throw-in. Has to go back here. He's having a pop! And how did he not put that away?
Caicedo fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Fernandes! And that's a real chance missed. And no, that was never going to make it. Palmer.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
De Bruyne. And it's Marquinhos. And it's O'Reilly. Lovely feet. And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's been hooked away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Just eases him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, you rarely see atmosphere like this. The River folk certainly have lived up to their reputation in their noisy, boisterous, colourful, near mesmeric display. We are just getting started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! It's Totti! Spread to the right. Now it's Couch.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Zanetti. For Rice. That is good alertness. Pacho. O'Reilly. Now, he's got space here. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vieira. Tries from a long way out. Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Pressing high and with purpose. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Rice. Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Rui Costa. Rui Costa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Conte. And it's Rice. And he's had it nicked away. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard. Played out towards the right wing. O'Reilly. Totti. And it's Rice. Now it's Puskás. And Zanetti. Cannavaro. And back to the goalkeeper. And it's Cannavaro. And Zanetti. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. And the shot! Totti. He'll try from distance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Rice. Ball played for Conte. Just eases him off the ball. Vieira. That's good running with the ball. He's found a way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Rooney was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my...
And this is Puskás! Puskás! Goal! Barcelona! And we have liftoff!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He has found the way through. Now the ball in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Counts, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Conte. Great vision. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, it's a nice idea, but It's Totti! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. River Plate have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. That's tidy. Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And here's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this? Totti always looking for that half a chance. And it's Makalele. And it's Neymar. That is good progress on the left. He is through here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Threads one in. Mbappe is flagged offside. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Totti, Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Neymar. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Puskás can see things, others simply can't. Oh, he's Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? About as smooth as it gets. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rice. And here's Zanetti. That's Cannavaro. Zanetti. And it's Cannavaro. Rice. And it's Totti. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Here's Cannavaro. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Totti. Zanetti. And it's Rice. And here's Mbappe. Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Rooney. Count. Now it's Rooney. Puskás. Half an hour gone in the second half. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Rui Costa. And he's quick to return it. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Rui Costa! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. River Plate cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the
Puskás! It's a goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Gerrard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Puskás. Now it's Rice. Neymar. Rui Costa. O'Reilly spots it and intercepts. Conte looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now it's Puskás, and it's Rice. And it's Makalele. And here's the chance to counter.
Pretty robust defending.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And we're done. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Puskás voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
And no, that was never going to make it. McAllister carries the ball down the right. Now it's Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Zanetti. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's played in low. Drogba! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Puskás. McAllister looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. O'Reilly. Makaleli. Rice gets a foot in here. McAllister pressing high and with purpose. Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to Dom. Puskás, he's through on goal. Tries a shot! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see...
And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that looks a decent ball. McAllister calmly anticipates. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Cannavaro. Now it's Messi. That is a great pick out. And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he welcomes it in. And this is Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Zanetti looking to receive it in space. He has found the way through. There's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
McAllister. Dest. And it's McAllister. Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Tomori. Pacho. Messi. And Cucurella. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's McAllister. Now it's Drogba. Knocks it into space. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's well spotted. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And this is Raul. He might be in here. A lot. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And that takes him up to 30. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He's found a way through. Raul. Zanetti finding himself in space. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, good spread. O'Reilly kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's McAllister. And this is Drogba. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Shot could... Decent chance! And he hits the net. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attack.
And that is all they have time for.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Rijkaard, and the through ball, and this is Puskás. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's McAllister.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, good taking him, and Aubameyang! And he couldn't finish.
I think the manager's reactions here sum it up perfectly. He fully expected that to go in.
Zanetti. Now it's Raul. He's had it taken off him. McAllister. Yamal. It's a good foot in there. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Rice. And Cucurella. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, what? He's having a shot! In he goes again. And he's stuck it away. Barely into the second half. And already it is heating up. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Cabo Verde now just needing 1.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. O'Reilly looking for options for movement. Foot in. Oh, what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Puskás looking to play it into the box.
será
There's
reemplazado
not much
por
doubt that this will be
el
played
dorsal
into the
11.
penalty area. Real chance! And a neat finish. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
El dorsal 33.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now it's Raul. He's shifting through the gears here. That's very neat. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Pass somewhat off target. McAllister. Now that's well seen too. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Now it's Puskás. Raul. McAllister. And it's Rijkaard. Threads one in. Puskás receives it in a good position here. Bayer claims comfortable. Zanetti. McAllister. Now it's Drogba. And it's McAllister. Rice spots it and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. He's on it, can he get away? Shot, surely! And that's a good finish. And they are dragging it back! Game on again! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Tries to get it clear.
Cabo Verde really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Played out towards the right wing. Taken back almost at once. And he's forced to go back. Tries to play it through. Could move up a gear here. Rijkaard. Not a hint of offside here. And this is Raul. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Drogba. Oh, sweet feet. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Raul. He has found a way through. Oh, there's a probing ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Yamal. He's Yamal! And the shot! And it's in! And right near the end, we have parity. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper, couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That is good alertness. Raul. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Always onto this. Always goal side. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Drogba voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you...